Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense comes on the field first today. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kurt, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it. Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. It's a big game all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Golden Flashes offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome. These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The Golden Flashes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after the completion. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Golden Flashes will send the punt team onto the field. And here's the return. When he's got some space here. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time. We won't forget about this one. And I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. They put something together in this drive. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. using his legs. It's Smith. The Golden Flashes pick up enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On the run here, lets it go. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
It's caught downfield. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. The Golden Flashes looking to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He's got it for a big gain. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense recovers the fumble.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Short pass finds the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And the Cowboys are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Cowboys come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's the handoff on first and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Might have to try the extra point. They add the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Penn State, 0. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Golden Flashes offense retakes the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at midfield. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. The Golden Flashes will have 1st and 10 here. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here.
Looking to throw it deep. The pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot in the final play of the opening quarter. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And the Cowboys will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Kent State's offense back out there now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they look to the right.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. The Golden Flashes come to the line in the hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught quickly. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. And remember, his 1st attempt was returned for a touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Cowboys. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the extra point goes up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
3:25. Go.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Hits the running back in the flat. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Try to catch the defense with the draw. And we're able to get him down.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? They'll tackle him right at the 31. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Launching it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The offense really clicking here. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Oh, and the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. This offense is still clicking. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Golden Flashes offense retakes the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wide out. Over the middle and incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's complete downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Penn State's offense back out there now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? A short completion with the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Bringing pressure. The pass is caught, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. It's like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cowboys will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They look to throw it here on second down. Snags a quick throw. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Lewis. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Golden Flashes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. The Golden Flashes will line up to kick it away.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Good enough for a first down.
Here comes a handoff. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Who makes the grab? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
49, Kent State, 10.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Golden Flashes offense retakes the field now. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Second down coming up.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
And when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the...
He'll take a deep shot. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys. And the route is on. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Kent State's offense back out there now. That fumble from the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Handoff to the back. Eludes a tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to set...
Intercepted in the end zone. Past the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Oklahoma State 63, Kent State 10.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Caught near the sticks. It's Lewis. First down and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. The Golden Flashes will bring their punt team on the field now. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. breaking free at the 35. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Well, Curtin, Oklahoma State has the lead here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's third down for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the first down. Brought down to the 31.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Golden Flash's offense retakes the field now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Nice grab. It's Lewis. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. The coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. And this one is right through. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Second down after that previous play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a